In a world saturated with fleeting pleasures and surface-level interactions, few men realize the depth of power hidden within their own biology. Semen retention isn't merely about abstaining from release, it's about transmuting raw, primal energy into magnetic confidence. It's the unseen force that radiates through your eyes, your voice, and your posture. Women don't consciously analyze it, they feel it. It's an energetic signature, a silent broadcast of masculine certainty. The modern man, distracted by instant gratification, has forgotten what ancient men intuitively understood. The seed is sacred. When retained, it becomes a forge of unbreakable presence. The kind that turns heads without a word spoken. When a man practices semen retention, he reclaims his essence. Biologically, this energy is meant to create life. It's the densest concentration of vitality the body can produce. Every drop withheld is reabsorbed and recycled by the body into strength, clarity, and confidence. Spiritually, it is the essence of ojas, the subtle substance that nourishes courage, creativity, and charisma. As days and weeks pass without ejaculation, that energy doesn't vanish, it rises. It sharpens the mind, strengthens willpower, and brings a certain calm dominance that no external validation can replicate. The modern male, drained by indulgence, constantly seeks approval. But the man who retains his seed carries a self-contained aura. He doesn't chase attention, he commands it. The psychology of attraction operates far deeper than words or looks. Women are evolutionarily wired to sense vitality and stability. A man's energy field, his presence, is the true signal of his inner state. When his life force is strong, his movements are slower but purposeful. His gaze grounded yet penetrating. His tone calm but resonant. This kind of energy communicates, I am in control. It's not arrogance, it's assurance. And it's this assurance that women detect instantly. They may not be able to explain it, but they gravitate toward it because it symbolizes protection, leadership, and trustworthiness. Retention rewires the nervous system to operate from strength rather than anxiety, from self-mastery rather than self-doubt. In psychological terms, semen retention boosts dopamine, stability, and testosterone regulation. Instead of the roller coaster highs and crashes from constant release, the man becomes emotionally stable. His focus increases, his posture straightens, and his eyes reflect certainty. The calm energy that results is felt in social interactions. He doesn't overreact or seek approval. He simply is. This self-assured stillness is the hallmark of an unbreakable presence. When women encounter this kind of man, something ancient awakens in them. It's not the flashy allure of a chauffeur, it's the deep pull, a man who exudes natural authority, the kind that cannot be faked. But this transformation doesn't happen overnight. The first phase of retention can feel like a battle. Urges intensify, focus wavers, and the mind tempts you back to old habits. This is the test of willpower. Ancient warriors and monks spoke of this as the inner war, where man wrestles not with the world but with his own impulses. Each day of control builds invisible armor. Each urge resisted converts lust into power. With time, discipline becomes nature. The energy that once escaped through lust now fuels your confidence, creativity, and spiritual expansion. This is the alchemy of self-mastery, turning desire into dominance, chaos into clarity. As your retention practice deepens, subtle psychological shifts become visible. You speak less but with more authority. People listen when you talk. Your handshake becomes firmer, your eye contact unwavering. There's a grounded energy around you that others respect, even without knowing why. This is the presence women detect, the quiet signal of a man who owns his energy. He's not desperate for validation nor dependent on attention. His calm detachment intrigues because it's rare. In a world where most men are energetically leaking, the one who retains stands out effortlessly. His vibe says, I am enough. The ancient mystics knew this secret well. In yogic and Taoist traditions, the seed was considered the elixir of life. Retaining it was believed to awaken higher consciousness and magnetism. Warriors used it to heighten aggression and courage before battle. Sages used it to deepen meditation and clarity. The same energy that creates life can elevate consciousness when preserved. In the modern era, this principle translates into unmatched confidence. Because your body and mind operate on full capacity, you stop needing to perform. You become authentic, powerful, and free from the external chase. Confidence is no longer an ACIT's, your baseline state. This unbreakable confidence has a distinct psychological effect on women. They don't just see it, they feel it as safety and dominance combined. In your presence, they relax, yet stay alert. Your energy doesn't beg for attention, it demands respect. You carry the polarity of masculine containment, which allows feminine energy to flow freely. In this dynamic, attraction becomes effortless. You're no longer chasing chemistry, you're generating it through your inner stillness. Women instinctively trust a man who doesn't flinch under pressure, who can hold eye contact without fidgeting, who exudes controlled passion rather than scattered desire. However, semen retention is not about suppression, it's about redirection. Suppressing desire breeds tension, but transmuting it builds strength. Channel your sexual energy into action, training, creation, learning, leading. Physical workouts, deep breathing, and meditation circulate this power through the body. Each act of discipline compounds your inner authority. The retained seed becomes the furnace that fuels purpose. Instead of being enslaved by desire, you become its master. This mastery radiates as effortless confidence, the kind that cannot be taught through pickup tactics or self-help slogans. It is born from energetic integrity. In time, you begin to notice how the world mirrors your state. Opportunities flow, respect increases, and social dynamics shift. People sense something different about youth. They can't put it into words, but they feel your grounded certainty. Women become curious, drawn not by your appearance but by the frequency of your energy. You embody leadership energy without speaking it. This is the silent power of semen retention. It turns the invisible into influence. Your presence alone communicates worth, discipline, and dominance. Ultimately, semen retention is a spiritual path disguised as self-improvement. It's not about abstinence for pride, it's about reclaiming sovereignty over your own energy. Every man who embarks on this journey learns that attraction is not something to get from others. It's something you radiate when you master yourself. The unbreakable presence women detect is the reflection of your inner ordered, your body, mind, and spirit aligned toward purpose. It's the masculine energy at its purest form, calm, grounded, and unshakable. When your seed is under your control, the world bends toward your will. Not because you force it, but because your frequency demands it. So understand this, the secret to attraction isn't words, looks, or charm, it's presence. True presence is born from discipline, and discipline is born from energy control. When you retain your seed, you retain your essence. You become the eye of the storm, the calm in chaos, the man whose confidence doesn't need validation. Women sense it instantly because it's encoded in nature itself. The unbreakable man doesn't chase, he attracts. He doesn't prove, he is. That's the real secret of semen retention, the quiet, unstoppable power of being whole within yourself. Now, before you go channel that incredible energy, you know the drill. Hit that like button to send a signal to the algorithm, and if you haven't yet joined the movement, smash subscribe right now. I want to know where the power is flowing from, so drop your location in the comments below. And for those deep questions and direct access, our Telegram channel is where the real growth happens. The link to join our inner circle is waiting for you in the description. Go be a force. Share this with one person who needs this fire today. Have a powerful day.